She has done this egg as well as many others that are featured in Decorating Eggs, exquisite designs with wax and dye. And Jane joins us on our program today. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
So clever.
I am
Thank you,
looking at
Jane.
these eggs and I'm thinking, there is no way. These are so intricate. I don't know if we can go to some shots. This one in particular. Look at this egg. How long did it take you?
Something like that takes several hours to do, but I teach kids age 10 and up how to do it, so I believe that anybody with any dexterity can do it. I really do. No question about it.
Several hours. I would think a lot more than that.
People at home,
People think so, but I mean, it is a small surface, so you know, maybe that would take 5 or 6 hours.
But you're so clever. Look at this one right here. This is so funny.
That's a big favorite, my son's favorite.
Is that fun?
Yeah. It's a Volkswagen.
And actually, I did a college decal in the back for somebody who ordered it for Brown.
Oh, you Brown folks out there you go. What's the license plate say?
1997.
1997. Oh, how clever. Now, these are based, many of them, on the Ukrainian
That's
Easter egg
correct.
theme, correct?
And that was what I learned. I learned how to do Ukrainian Easter eggs. And then as an artist, I said, let me do my own thing and use the egg as a canvas. So that's what I've done for the past 20 years.
Now, you've also taken those same designs and then you've made jewelry out of them as well.
Right, I wanted to take it a step further. So what I show is that it's done on an egg and then it's cut out and reinforced with epoxy.
Oh, that's on an egg?
Yeah, so that they can be wearable.
Good. I thought it was cloisonne or something.
I know, it looks like it. It looks
cloisonne.
like cloisonne or enamel, but it's filled in with epoxy so that it's durable.
Isn't that something?
Oh, that is cool.
This is done, these in particular that we're looking at, are done with beeswax.
It's a wax and dye. It's a batik process.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is demonstrate how it's done. The tool that we use is called a kiska, which translates to chicken bone, which is probably what they used in the old days. And what it is a funnel that allows you to hold wax in here and then drip out the other end. So this is a nice deluxe tool. I have electric ones that I use that you don't even have to heat. They're already hot.
This is the way it would have been done, though, for years.
For years, or they used a chicken bone to convey the wax onto the eggs.
Who stole the kiska? Old Polish song.
And then what I do is I apply the wax right onto the eggshell. I really draw with wax.
But now you're doing this freehand. Do you have to have can you work off sketches or can you somehow?
You can draw first with a pencil, but I find it almost more awkward to draw with a pencil than with the tool because it's really geared towards drawing, you know, it has the angle for the shell.
What a steady hand. If you
This is
can you
true.
see this? I mean, this woman.
This is 20 years, 8 hours a day.
And no coffee?
And no coffee, no cigarettes.
Oh.
Clean
What I'm doing is anything that I draw on the egg now is going to stay white. So those lines are being sealed into the shell, and then I put it into the lightest color, which in this case is yellow.
So you always start lighter and work darker?
Not always, but that's generally the rule. When you get more advanced, you can actually start with a darker color and then bleach it out and go backwards.
All right, what do you use for your dyes?
These are aniline dyes. They're chemical, and they dye very rapidly. So that
Chemical dyes. Is this something that folks at home can buy? Or
yeah, there are kits available. You can get them through a Ukrainian gift shop, which isn't easy, but there are stores in Westchester that have craft supplies, and I actually supply people as well. I have
Probably very permanent, so you don't want to get them on anything.
Well, they're water soluble, but they get on your fingers. It washes off.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do is actually put a little green on.
All right, hold that thought for 1 minute. We're going
Okay.
to take a break, and we're going to return with Jane Pollock in just a moment. Jane Pollock is working with a wax and dye technique, and the finished product ultimately will look like one of these particular designs right here. And as you can see, some of them have a lace pattern, others a more geometric look.
That's a Ukrainian one with a fish on it.
That almost looks like a Southwestern egg.
Yeah, I did.
Is that what it was?
Southwestern. I did some Peruvian. Yep.
All right. We had done the first layer of the beeswax.
Right. I've added a little bit of green, and I sealed that in with wax. And where the yellow was, I sealed in with wax, so it's ready to go into the next color.
Okay.
And what I'll do is put it into this dye for just a quick second to get an orangey color.
You waxed the star too, didn't you, in the front, in the middle?
Yeah, so that'll stay
Okay.
yellow.
Now, do you find that the beeswax works the best?
Beeswax will heat to a higher temperature. It draws a finer line. It actually adheres better to the egg.
Okay.
So now you can begin to see the colors coming through. You can see the yellow underneath, the green underneath, the white underneath, and whatever I draw now is going to stay orange on the egg. So you can see it's a sequential process. I just keep building up the colors.
Okay. So whatever you're covering, with the beeswax. That's the color
that's
you're going to see.
That's going to stay orange now, yeah.
All right, but now when I see the black, does that come off?
You know what that is? That's the carbon from the flame, so that will come off, and actually they call that the miracle of the eggs when the wax comes off. So, yeah. Oh, I picked up the wrong tool.
So that will eventually, so don't be concerned if you're trying to do this at home and you see the carbon.
It's very misleading because people think they're making a mess, but actually it's not a problem at all.
This clearly takes a lot of practice in order to get this down and right. And
by about the time you're on your third egg, you feel pretty comfortable about what the process is. You know, you work out all the kinks on the first couple of eggs.
But then to get so that they look like these, about 20 years.
Yeah, that's right.
your fourth egg will look like one of those up there.
I'm going to put this into the darker color so that you can see.
Now, your lace pattern egg right here is gorgeous.
Thank
and I know you have, you discussed that in the book, and you show some other illustrations. Is this a design, no, this one right here, Fred.
There you are, the bird.
Is this a design that you develop on your own based on lace patterns that...
What I do is I have a whole library full of reference books that I like to use, and this one is from a collection of Dover lace patterns, and so I'll just imitate that. I'll take out something that I really like and imitate it.
All right, this is just, for the lace, really just a two-step.
Exactly, exactly. The white that you see on the egg is the white of the shell, and then it's dyed the magenta color.
But that is very, very fine work, as you can see there.
Very labor-intensive, which the whole craft is.
Yeah.
It is a labor of love.
Meticulous little...
Now, I've done this quickly. I would let it sit for a much longer time in the dye to let it absorb more dye, but I want to show you the wax removal process.
This is the third color that we put on here. It will absorb each color and completely cover over the other.
Correct, and we're going progressively from light to dark. So.
Okay, let's take the wax off before we run out of time.
All right, and I'm going to hold it. It's a little tricky because the flame is
Well, our air conditioning is making
kind of like a blowtorch there.
Exactly. But what it does is it heats it up.
Oh, and it just actually then...
You're going to remove, it'll take the wax right off.
It's hard with this air. All right, but if you'd like to try this at home, all the directions and different pictures of different types of eggs are in Decorating Eggs. And Jane Pollock, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
There you go.
Here's
We'll take a break
part of that
now.
star anyway.